Hey world, what's going on? It's your boy Titus Peoples, and welcome back to another episode of When Discussion Strikes. Please like and subscribe to Ultimate Class TV, and if you're watching on MNN Channel 67, please continue to watch Spotify, every place. Listen, I'm here with a very special guest right now. Black business owner of an exclusive travel company, transportation company. T Travels is in the building, the CEO of RideWitUs.
You already know.
Yes, sir.
Really appreciate the invite, man. Just trying to do this transportation thing at a different type of level, more of an upscale, but just kind of give the people more of a family-oriented, transportation experience. When you go on vacation starts in the car.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? When you go into a dinner or something, transportation starts in the car. Everywhere you go, transportation, that's where it starts. If you late to work and you're on the bus, you gathering yourself, So transportation is 24/7, and so are we. So that's just, we just trying to bring a more upscale transportation service.
Absolutely. Yo, I like that. So when did and how did the idea of Ride With Us come about?
Well, I've always been a hard worker.
Nah, of course. Since the MSG days. Come on,
you already
bro.
know. Always been a hard worker. And I just felt like I needed to do something that was going to really show that work ethic. Something that was going to be here for a long time, not something that was going to be here for a short time. A lot of companies I worked for, I did what I needed to do, but it ended up being short term. So I'm like, if I do that for myself, the reward would be great. So transportation, it's like, if I go hard with that,
yeah, man,
we here.
Right, that's a fact.
Nobody should be pulling up to you with their car and don't open the trunk. So it's certain things that we bring into the table that is gonna be here. So just the idea of, okay, transportation, that's the direction of the world. Like everything is either delivery or driving.
That's a fact.
You can get milk from the house. So.
Oh, word. Like, yo, listen, with the way Uber, Lyft, and all these other companies and stuff like that, and as you just said, food now could be driven to your house.
Everything. So, when it comes to transportation, we just trying to provide just different skills all across the board.
Yo, that's dope. Ride With Us. So where did that name come from? Like,
I made that name up, man. I'm not even gonna lie. My name is T Travels because I'm always traveling. But I was like, that kind of sounded like more of a travel company.
Right.
We kind of like wanted to let people know exactly what we did. We're a transportation company. We're not we don't book trips and different things like that. So T Travel sound like, you could be getting on a boat, which we don't have. You could be getting on a train, which we don't have. So we was like, Yet, of course.
You already know I'm going to speak that positivity.
Of course, you got to think big, man. Listen,
yes,
man, I'm on it. But, we just, I had a couple of people behind me just like, yo. And then I was like, yo, ride with us. That's it. Ride with us. And then it was catchy. I got a couple of people that had been there from the beginning that heard the name and, that's hard. And, ride with us. And then that's it.
Yo, that's dope. So what goes into starting a black transportation company?
First, with anything, you need a foundation. I see people who say me, or I when their idea take off, but this right here it's a foundation. Just saying to myself, we gonna put a situation out there that family can come in.
Right.
Once that come, everything else, it just started going uphill. So it's the foundation to make me want to, do this.
Okay, so like, you know what I mean? Like, well, obviously you got to have the cars and stuff to do.
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope. So explain to the people, what will they be getting if they booked with T Travels? Like, go into detail, because I want the people to get, like, I want y'all to hear it. So if it go into your ear and it tickle your eardrum and you like what you're hearing, you can holler at my man. Like, tell the people what they're going to be.
First, they're going to get an upscale, service more family oriented. You're going to get people that's going to respect you just like family. My girl, my brother, my daughter, my son is all a part of this. This is the way we grew up. This is the way we was raised. Everything is family oriented. So when you ride with us, is like I said, everything starts in the car. Everything starts with the transportation, whether if you go on a vacation, whether if you have a wedding, whether if you're going to the airport, anything that we provide, it starts in the car. Everything family oriented. So you're going to get that family feeling. You're going to get clean. Everything is clean, dependable, on time. 10, 15 minutes before every, pickup, we there, texting you, letting you know, hey, your car has arrived. So you're going to get professionalism at the highest level. You mix professionalism with family-oriented, business, then you got it. And a successful company is based off a happy customer. So we try to make sure our customers is happy.
Absolutely. Yo, listen, a happy customer is going to tell 30 people.
All the time, you know what I mean? I'd rather undercharge 20 than overcharge 1. And that's another thing. A lot of companies, they open their company based on a necessity. And just because it's a necessity means they try to overcharge. It doesn't work like that.
They try to beat people in the head.
Yeah. So we know transportation is a necessity, but that doesn't mean we're going to charge. And, so as far as price-wise and, affordable, I think you're going to get exactly that. So,
all right, bet. So T travels. Yo, T, I got to go to the airport. Like, what that?
First, I'm going to ask you, time.
6 a.m. in the morning. Okay, my flight is like at 8.
Say no more. What's your pickup location, and what's the drop-off location? What airport you going to? What terminal you going to? And are you flying international or national? Because we need to know these things because a lot of people want to go to the airport, but they don't know the time difference in between whether they're flying international or national because you have customs and different things like that. Ooh. So that's one question I would ask you. Is you going overseas or you going right here in the States? So that depends.
Thorough.
That depends. We got to make sure you get there. You ain't trying to, get to the airport and thinking you got enough time. You got to go through customs. And,
right.
It's a little different right now. They're making sure, they know who you are when you're traveling abroad. So you need a little bit more time. So we always ask those questions, as far as passengers, how many passengers, just those little questions to make sure when we arrive that you're comfortable.
That's a fact, because you right about one thing. The airport, they fake going crazy. They make you take your socks off, turn it inside out.
Yeah, bro.
You're not playing no more.
Yeah, it's kind of like being frisked, but you at the airport.
Right.
You're taking off everything. But, you just want to have that little bit of time. And plus, you don't want to rush, put your bags down, pick them up, and then you at the gate online. You kind of like want to get settled in and get your phones, your wires right. You might want to
charge up a little bit.
You already know. So we always want to get you there. We never want to have no customer in the car and they feel like they're going to miss their flight or like, because traffic do happens, accidents do happen. We always want to make sure everybody's safe. So ain't nobody speeding there doing 90. That's not what we do. We make sure everybody's getting there safe. So the time and the pickup location is important.
Right. So, you know what I mean? I think we jumped the gun a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? I want the people to know who is the CEO of RideWitUs. See, I know T for over 13 years, but I know a different T. But we're just going to focus on T Travels right now. Tell the people very briefly where you grew up at, how you came up, This is T Travels, y'all. CEO of RideWitUs, man.
You already. Yeah, I'm from Yonkers. From Riverdale and Yonkers.
YO,
you already. From Yonkers, Riverdale for life.
Okay.
Ziploc for life, you know what I'm saying? That's my little team. We grew up, just brotherhood. No gang, no nothing. Just brotherhood, sisterhood. Just all of us grew up, But I also can't sit here and don't mention Gun Hill in the Bronx. That's a big part of my life, too. Rest in peace, my grandmother and my aunt. They from Gun Hill, so wherever grandma at, you already know you at.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
So summers, Gun Hill, Bronx, winter, school, up top, YO, but Yonkers. If I got to say anything, YO,
Oh, okay. You know what I mean? So where did this mindset of being a boss come from? Like, talk to the people about your entrepreneurial entrepreneurial nature.
Yeah, it just came from working hard for other companies and just moving up in other companies. A lot of people, they move up in companies for the pay. I was moving up in companies for the knowledge. You know, so people was being rewarded with 50 cents, $1, $1.50. I felt like I was being rewarded with the knowledge because every time I moved up,
Yeah, like you gain more information.
Yeah. I was gaining more information. You know what I mean? And that made me understand the term when they say that's not my pay rate. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's a fact. That's
yeah.
a fact.
So when my pay rate was going up, I wasn't just saying, oh, I got $1, $2. I was saying, oh, I'm next to this conversation. I'm by these books now. Now I see how much they make and how much I make. It don't look right. Like, am I working to help him or am I working to help me? So let me go hard. I double back, thought about some things. Where could I attack? Where could I put my talent? Ride with us, you know?
Absolutely. Ride with us is in the building.
Yeah, you already know, man. I started my business. Now I'm running my business and minding my business, man.
Right. Yo, listen, staying out the way. I love a black entrepreneur that get their money and stay out the way.
That's it, man. That's it.
So talk to us about your day-to-day aspect of Ride With Us. Like, what goes into the day-to-day aspect of T Travels, the CEO?
The first thing I do, the first thing we do, we make sure everything is, safety first. All the vehicles is, safe before we take them out anywhere. That's the first thing. So it's kind of like we mechanics too, so we ain't putting nothing out there that didn't have proper tires, oil change, safety features, everything. Right. We have buses, so we got to make sure everything is safety first. So that's the first thing of every day before anything go out. Safety, what's good. After that, then we just booking different, making sure people's getting picked up on time, making sure no pickups is overlapping, nobody's left behind. So if we drop you off, most likely we're going to be picking you up because we give a discount on round trip. So if it's a price for you going someplace, we're going to give you the discount coming back because we love the round trip thing because we feel secure that we brought you someplace and we brought you back.
Uber and Lyft don't do that. But Ride With Us do.
Yeah, they ain't doing that. They ain't even opening the door for you, man.
Nah, they just rolling down the window. Tetos,
Nah, we ain't doing none of that. We it's a different dynamic over here, And one thing, you will not be getting in our car and our driver will be eating a gyro or something like that, man. We gonna be dressed appropriate. Cleanliness is
next to godliness, absolutely.
Listen, you don't want to be getting in the car and smelling anything that you're allergic to. Some people's allergic to onions. Some people's allergic to different smells, colognes, perfumes. Now, our riders, they get in there all right, but to have a car in there and not right or a bus not right, so we definitely got to make sure that's right. So safety, cleanliness, you professionalism, dressed up accordingly. We don't want to get out the car and go to get your bags and you can't decipher the driver from the customer.
Right. Absolutely.
Nobody's wearing sandals. Like,
sandals is crazy. I feel you though.
Yeah, this is Ride With Us. This is definitely Ride With Us, Oh,
and I saw you do something different too. Like, this is a game changer. You do the tailgating thing to games now, too?
Yeah, we do tailgating to games. We do concerts. If you want to just go to a Giants game, Jets game, or any arena, we'll go everywhere, D.C., Philly, and you need something to just park up, put the tents on, the grills. Like, we do that. We do picnics, too. If you want to go to a picnic and the drivers last year, they couldn't drink. This year they can drink. Every year they can drink. We here. We doing everything, man. We can transport 1 to 30 people. Any event. We don't have no ABC packages. We have your package. Whatever you need, whatever your needs is, we provide that transportation for that. We do funerals. If your heart is heavy and you can't drive to the cemetery, we got a driver for that. Let's go. What you trying to do?
Yo, listen.
Any means. We trying to provide that. Everybody don't do that.
Nah, of course. Yo, listen, as soon as I saw the games, that's when I knew he was on a different level and in a different lane.
Yeah.
Because I saw tailgating the games. I ain't never heard Lyft doing that or nobody doing that.
Nah, they not doing that. They'll get you there and then they'll price surge you because they in traffic. Nah, you come with us. You riding right. You know what I mean? You're going to ride right to your destination, or you're going to get picked up from your location.
Absolutely. And you also do something that I thought was very, very profound,
Yeah,
too.
we have two different programs that we do. We have one program where we do bring families to keep that contact with their family. You know, people who's incarcerated. Just because people's incarcerated don't mean they have family. So we take those trips, make sure people can get there early enough to make sure that they're dressed appropriate.
Right.
That's a big thing too. So I don't know if anybody's listening who, you know, never been up there. Maybe somebody in their family been arrested, but sometimes it's, you know, you have to be appropriately dressed, and, you know, so we work with that. We also do the shopping with the parents that don't have transportation, or some parents do have transportation, but they rather use ours. So we go to the outlets. After the outlets, we go to Walmart. So we, you know, two birds with one stone, you know, so they can save
clothes, get the books.
Yeah, at the same time. So, you know, I don't think they doing that either.
Bro, yo, listen, you 101 right now, man.
Yeah. We trying to do everything, man. We working with the kids too. We bringing the kids to different functions up top. Apple picking.
Oh, okay.
I just did the circus. I was transporting all the parents and the kids up in Dutchess County to the circus. They was using my transportation, which, you know, I really appreciate it. We do winery trips. We do casinos. We service all the casinos: Connecticut, Catskills, Newburgh, Yonkers, Atlantic City, Queens, Long Island. We service all the airports: LaGuardia, Kennedy, Newark, Stewart, Teterboro, Westchester, Albany.
If a plane land there, he there.
Yeah,
Basically.
definitely. You don't have to worry about nothing. You get off that plane soon you on the plane. Yeah, I'm coming out. We're gonna be at that terminal. You know, you come out. We can't be at that gate. We can't get the car past the gate. But we'll be at that terminal.
Nah, that's a fact.
We're gonna make sure. You know, that's the worst thing in the world is coming from vacation or wherever you coming from, and you either price surged or you can't find an Uber, or like that's the worst, because you're already mad that you're coming home. Like, who's happy to be coming back to New York and you coming from Bermuda,
right,
or some island? You ain't happy anyway. So
work on Monday.
Huh? Why not? Ride up in this Cadillac, you know, relax.
Word.
You
Feet
know?
up. Right. Good water. Good bottles of water, too.
Yeah.
The waters is cold.
That's it. You know, we do beverages. We make sure you right.
Listen.
All Cadillac fleet, too. You know, little class. We trying, you know, and with the help of the customers, it's working. So
that's the thing, though. Like, you're not trying, you're doing.
Yeah, but it's teamwork, too. Don't ever forget that. Some people forget that. Some people, you know, let me tell you something. God can bless you with something, but it's up to you to keep it.
Nah, that's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, we're not here because we're trying to, you know, keep it, because God blessed us. So we're going to bless everybody. And this is why our prices are the way they are. This is why our services the way it's are. Like, people deserve this. Like, we're not in here just saying, give me, put it in our pocket. We're making sure that these people is getting their money's worth.
Right. Nah, but, like, I meant trying in the sense that as a black man, like, we've come across so many black men in our lives that got ideas, and then they just sit on their ideas for years. Like, you've known me for years. You know me since
day one.
Film.
But I seen potential, though.
Yeah.
So that's big. It's like, as soon as I met you, I seen, like, eyes big, heart big.
Right.
You know what I mean? So to maintain that and keep it, you need the people to believe in you and trust in you, because you're already going to do that yourself.
Right.
But then you come out your room, or you come out your cocoon, or whatever, you come out and you try to, you know, make the world believe you. Not make them, but you put your project out and you want them to believe you. So when they believe you, it feels good.
Nah, absolutely.
You know, like, I believe you. This is why I'm here talking. Like, I'm talking Ride With Us, but at the end of the day, this is your platform, and I'm here supporting you.
That's a fact.
I'm a customer right now, so don't ever think that they're left out, because that's the blessings.
Yeah.
So that's how, you know, that's how I feel.
Yo, listen, like, I can't even from when I first met T, man, I thought T was hella rough, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, had that like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, he was always one of them older cats that, like, if he saw you do something wrong, he'll scold you in front of everybody and then pull you to the side to explain to you why he had to do what he had to do. And, like, you know what I mean? You got a clear understanding, like, damn, I can't move that way. Like, this, that, and the third. Like,
yeah, I'm saying that's the way I was raised, though.
Nah,
you know what I mean? I followed the OGs. They followed the IG.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Oh, man, don't even start on this IG journey.
You feel me? So I learned from dudes who was really, really doing what they did. But the thing that blessed me was I had 3 older brothers that was, good people, but they was good men.
Right.
So they all had group of friends that was good men, and I was just a little brother. So I always listened and watched, and I listened to comprehend. So no matter where I went, I was either little Mook, little Jim, or little June. So I was always around somebody who was like, yo, I'm watching you. This is what you should do. This is what you should do. So I was always getting schooled all the way from a young age. So no matter if you was 3, 4, 5 years younger than me, you probably ain't have that situation like how I had, like the teaching. Some people had a father. I never had a father, but I had 3 brothers that I looked at as fathers. So I had 3 men who installed that in me. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Always teaching me and all that. And their friends who was real, always talk to me. See, an OG ain't gonna talk to everybody because everybody don't want to listen. I always listened. I played my role. I went to the store for them. While they was chilling, I walked 3 miles to McDonald's and all that, came back. But so I was always being
blessed.
And those little things, they taught me. So when I came back with my team, everything was a true story because I ain't making it up. They seeing who I'm being around just because of my older brothers, but I'm around the OGs. So while they kicking it to me and teaching me, this is how you be a man and little things, and don't do this and stand up. If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. And all those little things I got from my brothers and my brother friends, and they kind of raised me. So when I'm coming around you, and you probably ain't have a father figure, or you a single mom, or you probably don't have no brothers and you have sisters.
I grew up with Grandma Dukes, so you already know that.
You feel me? So while I'm next to you, I'm like this, XYG. You know what I mean? Because this OG over here told me this. So when you tell me, word, you believe him? Yeah, that's my older brother. Or that's my brother man for 30, 40 years. So I'm only going to tell you the truth. So now, when I'm telling you something, you listen to comprehend and it's working. Now you like, yo, that's my man's. So that's how I was in the garden. When I first went into the garden, I was the only person from Yonkers. It was all types of Brooklyn, Bronx. It was everybody in there. Me, I'm the only person from Yonkers. So number one, I ain't playing because I'm here to learn and elevate and get up out of here. This is just a step. So when I first met you, when you came in there, I seen you. I'm like this, yo, use this. Don't come here playing around. Use this, learn it, stepping stone, out of here.
Right. And I did just that.
13 years later, you have a podcast. You out of there. I have a transportation company, Ride With Us. We out of there.
That's a fact. You ain't never lie about that, too.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
where can the people find you?
Yo, they can find me at RideWitUs_LLC on Instagram. You can also email us at ttravels with 2 S's at gmail.com, or you can call us at 917-864-8061 to book anything. If you go to Instagram, you can see sometimes we put events out there, and if you want to join, jump in the DM, or you can plan your own trip. But we're a transportation company, and transportation is 24/7.
Listen, y'all know where y'all can find me at Titus Peoples across the board. I am Titus Peoples on Instagram, and follow me on Ultimate Class TV on YouTube, and that's our show. When discussion strikes, T Travels, Ride With Us. We in the building.
You
Thank y'all for
already know.
watching.